So just a quick look at the dashboards of GA4 and the customization of. First of all, we're going to go into the actual reports customization. So getting some new detail and summary reports into the reports menu on the left-hand side. If we first go into, so I'm using a template here for the landing page template, and if you just go in as is to create a new summary card, for example, it will only give you the options for the metrics that are already available through the report front page. So you're a little bit limited in terms of which summary cards you can create. But then you go through and obviously you've got these options of how to display the data in the summary card, giving you pie charts, line charts, and bar charts as well. So select which one is most useful for you and save that. Sorry, the top of my screen is out of view. And then if you wanted to provide more information to create those summary cards, then as I say, you need to go into the metrics and the dimensions and select the additional information that you want. So I'm just focusing here on users and events. So I'll just go through and select the ones that I want and add them there. And you can also, the order of those metrics, you can alter, and that will affect the rows in the table that you can see there. When it's added, you'll have all of these metrics showing within that table view. So yeah, very simple to customize those reports. Make sure you click apply and a save, and then going back into the summary card view, you can see here with the metrics, you've got all of those new metrics that we've just added available to select. So that's how to get more information into those reports. If you're feeling a little bit restricted, that'll be why. And then select the view you want, and again make sure that you save and apply that information. So now we've got two summary cards set up, we can save the report. We just need to make sure that we can differentiate it from the standard template. And if you click on save that, then you can now actually add this report to your collection there on the left hand side. So if you go into edit collection, and then we can scroll down this list here to the bottom where the new landing page report is, and it's simply a case of dragging and dropping that. So again, nice and simple, and this degree of customization is really useful. If you think back to universal analytics, you're quite restricted there with what information that you're able to portray. So personally, I find this much easier to do. If you go into the overview reports, this is where the summary overview is for each section, if you've got one there. If we go into the menu from the front of the dashboard and click on the landing page report, you'll see the new report details there. But the summary cards appear in the overview. So for whichever collection you're creating or editing, you want the summary cards that you enter when you're creating these reports need to be added from this screen, and again simply done by clicking on that pencil icon again, and you can see there that it's saying add cards. So then you just need to be able to locate the summary card that you've just created, and again just select, and it drops in there quite easily. You've got the first collection of summary cards, and then you also have a second page at the top there, which is sometimes easily missed. So you've got other cards, but we've got users by landing page as we've just set up, and then we can just see that information is there, and the information is selectable through that drop down. So that's how to customize both the reports and the overview reports with the summary cards. It's something you probably want to speak to the various teams using GA4 marketing particularly, to get the information exactly as they want it. And obviously you can do this process not only for landing pages but also for acquisition, events, demographics, all sorts of things. So it's entirely, you can completely customize the whole thing through those two sections, which is really useful. And we'll move on now to a little bit more of a detailed look at customizing the actual report, the table data. So we're back into the GA4 dashboard. We're in a different section, traffic acquisition. And if we go into default channel grouping and type in organic, for example, I can see the returned values. Organic is obviously going to apply to Google and search engines and also social. I want to add a few more details that are more client specific to this particular report. So I shall be doing so. Just those top row, you've got insights, which gives you a number of pre-selected questions and kind of top level answers, which is quite useful. So if we go into dimensions and add content group, which is something that I want to appear here. Campaign is also another useful dimension for a number of clients. It's not particularly relevant to this one, so I'm just going to select content group and then go into metrics, and I need to add quite a few individual items here that are more relevant. This client doesn't have an e-commerce transactional website, so total revenue is a waste of space to have that occupying the table. They've been very used to reporting on bounce rates, so it's useful to put that side by side on the engagement data, which is going to be the more prominent metric to do reporting on in GA4. So we just stack those so they're nice and tidy. Revenue, as I say, we don't need to get rid of that, and then click apply and save. You're going to create the summary card, and you can see that when I went in to add content group to the dimensions, I didn't save it. I just flipped straight into the metrics. So you do have to save each individual item there, apply and save, for it to appear. So you can see now all good, and then just add all of the metrics that I want to appear alongside that information. And I think we'll have a pile donut chart as it is. And yeah, so as you can see, really simple to get highly specific and relevant information for each client to the dashboard. It just takes a little bit of configuration, and you can save that. You can save a new report, or you can save to a current report. If you save a new report, it will go back into the library area that we were first into in this video, so you might find it easier to do it that way. And then of course, once you've created these summary cards, don't forget to add it to the overview screen. So I'm in pages overview here, and select the card, and there you can see it is in that section. So again, just make sure you save it to your current or make a new report. And then that configuration is, so yeah, I mean, hopefully this whole video has been useful just for familiarization and confidence with the dashboard area. I will hopefully be doing a few of these videos over the coming months, but it has been incredibly busy. So if there is something you particularly want to see, then do let me know.